All right, guys, we're gonna replace the oil pump on my 5.3 LS. It's a LM7. So how we're gonna do that, we have to take the oil pump pickup tube loose. It's just one 10mm bolt. We'll set it down there for now. Then there are just four 10mm bolts holding the oil pump to the block. That's all it takes to get the oil pump off. Don't forget to replace your pickup tube O-ring. That's very important. This one had a green O-ring. We'll be going back in with just a Melling standard volume oil pump. I've been told just LS timing chains are loose. That seems like an excessive amount. But all the research I've done, everybody just says LS timing chains are loose, which seems excessively loose to me, but we're just gonna run it. So like I said, we're just gonna go back in with a Melling standard volume oil pump. Place O-ring, place oil pump, be good to go. Now Melling gives you instructions on how to decide which O-ring you need by just judging by the pickup tube. So figure one, if it's like stepped up like we have, you'll use the green. If it's kind of like tapered where it gets bigger at the end, you'll use green. If it's straight, you'll use the black O-ring. So we're just gonna go back in with a green. Now I'm not real sure if there's a certain way this would go in. They honestly all look to be about the same amount of taper. So we will just go ahead and try to get it in there. Start some of our bolts. So basically, the crank journal just slides the oil pump over it. Now I will be Loctiting those. I'm just trying to get it in place where I can run my oil pump pickup tube back into the pump. We'll back them out. Okay, now that we have the correct O-ring, oil pump pickup tube bolt is tight. We'll back all these out, put some blue Loctite on them, and then we will torque them down in a cross pattern. Now I've added just a little bit of blue Loctite to the bolts, and then we are going to torque them in a crisscross pattern to 18 pound-feet. If you have an inch-pound, you can do it that way. Just do 18 times 12. That'll get you the numbers you need to torque it to 18 pound-feet. Luckily, I have a torque wrench that'll go that low and not have to use inch-pound on these. So we're going to run them in and then torque them to 18 pound-feet. Do it one more time. And that's all it takes to install the Melling oil pump. Pretty simple job. Just make sure you get the right O-ring. That's very important. Otherwise, you're not gonna have good oil pressure. It'll probably blow by it, come out the pickup tube instead of going straight into the pump. Now you can go back on with the front cover, use the alignment tool, get it bolted down, get it torqued, pull your alignment tool out and install your seal. Then basically you're ready to put the oil pan back on, and once you get it off the stand, you can put your new oil pan gasket on. Make sure you use the little RTV in the corner of the front and the rear of the pan. Torque it down, you shouldn't have any leaks. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.